Don't shock my subscribers, they will be shocked.
20,000.
A month
Yeah.
to have a better life.
Yeah.
How much you make like monthly income?
About 11,000.
I mean, because one of the big issues in this city right now, today, is food insecurity.
About 50. I mean, probably 8K a month. Monthly, I think it's, if I do the math, like a little over 3,000.
Okay, but it's something like $900 a week.
ويا مساء الناس على احلى ناس. نزلت يا احلى ناس، سألت الامريكان الحياة في امريكا عاملة ايه، بتقبضوا كام، الدخل اخباره ايه، الضرايب بتصرف كام، محتاج كام في الشهر او في السنة علشان تعيش حياة كريمة في امريكا، خصوصا في ولاية زي ولاية نيويورك سيتي. الاجابات كانت مختلفة لان قابلت ناس اغنياء جدا وقابلت ناس متوسطة جدا وكانت اجاباتهم مختلفة. الجميل في الموضوع ان هم تقبلوا السؤال، لان السؤال ده عادي في يوتيوبرز كتير هنا بينزلوا بس يسالوا يعني انت بتعمل كام، دخلك ايه، عايش ازاي. فانا سالته لهدف وكانت اجاباتهم بصراحه جميله جدا، هتساعد المهاجر اللي بيخطط يجي امريكا يعرف كويس جدا هو جاي فين، محتاج ايه، يعمل ايه او يعيش ازاي. اتمنى الحلقه تعجبكم، يا ريت ندخل على الحلقه ونشوف. لو انت لسه بتتفرج عليها لاول مره يا ريت تعمل سبسكرايب للقناه. لو انت عضو معانا ومن عيله المصريكاني شير الفيديو، ان شاء الله يعجبكم. ويلا بينا يا احلى ناس نشوفوا الامريكان قالوا لنا ايه النهارده على المعيشه في امريكا. يلا بينا. يا مساء الناس. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Fox.
Fox, where are you from?
I'm from Queens, New York.
Okay, I have a question. I just need to know, what do you do for a living?
I'm a technician.
All right, and how much you make?
Around 33 an hour.
Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
Oh, I'm Gia.
And what's your name?
I'm Sakshi.
Sakshi, that's a nice name. Beautiful name too. Okay, you guys live in New York City?
Oh, no.
Oh, you're just a visitor?
Yeah.
And how you like New York City so far?
Well, it's interesting.
How long you been here?
Just today.
Oh, your first day today. Oh, you like it? $33 an hour. So I mean like weekly or monthly, how you get it?
Monthly, I think it's, if I do the math, like a little over 3,000.
Dollars.
Around 3 to 4,000.
A month.
Yeah.
So, and how much you pay rent?
I don't pay rent.
You don't pay rent. Oh, you have your own apartment? I mean like house or?
I live with my parents, so I don't pay
Oh,
rent.
you? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Because I just talk generally, like it's how much we have to make every month to have a better life here.
Considering that New York is pretty expensive, I would say if you are paying rent, maybe 90 grand minimum for a quality of life, not just like getting by, but
Like $90,000 a year. No, let's talk monthly because my followers or my subscribers, they want to understand it with if we say it monthly.
monthly, I would say 5 to 6 grand a year. I mean, 5 to 6 grand a month.
This is for one person or for the whole family?
One person.
One person. Okay. And this is after tax or before tax?
I'm gonna say before tax.
Before tax. But you're lucky because you live with your parents, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Good to see you. Thank you. Bye. How are you?
Good, thank you.
What's your name?
Tanya.
Tonya, where are you from?
Sweden.
Okay. Do you live in New York City?
Not really. New Jersey. But,
Okay. So you live in America, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your name?
Mariella,
Mariella, where are you from?
here in Queens.
Queens. Okay, so that's good because my question is about how much we need to make for one person, like monthly, to have a good quality of life in New York City.
Well, the New York Times recently put out an article that I think it's not even $100,000 is equivalent to. I think it's equivalent to making like $40,000 a year in New York City. So I would say to be like relaxed, you probably need to be making 150 and above.
Okay, so let's talk about like this is for professional, I think, professional jobs, but I'm talking just general jobs, like regular jobs, like. So what do you do for a living?
I'm an auditor.
Wow, that's great. So how much you make, like monthly income?
About 11,000 a month.
Which is great. So my question is, how much should we make to have a better quality life in New York City? What do you think?
I think at least 100.
100 a year,
Yeah.
which is good enough to have a better life in New York City.
Yeah, I think so.
How much now the rent here?
Oh, about 3,000 at least.
A month, right?
Yeah.
For like 1 bedroom, 2 bedrooms.
Probably 1 bedroom.
Wow, this is New York, Jersey. New Jersey or New York City?
New York City And some parts of New Jersey as well.
Like how much you pay rent?
We own, but our rent it depends.
Like for 2 bedrooms?
I don't have 2 bedrooms rented, but 1 bedroom could go anywhere from 1,900.
Yeah, like 2,000, right?
Yeah.
What do you do for a living?
Well, right now I'm a stay-at-home mom, but before I was in marketing.
Oh, okay. So you make like how much a year? Over 100 or?
I'm not going to disclose that, but yes, I mean, to buy in Queens and this area in general, it's very expensive.
I understand. Yes, it's really expensive. Yes. So, do you recommend New York City as a good state for new immigrant or people planning to move to New York City, or do you like they should like to have a choice for a different state?
No, I think New York City is really great. I think it's a big, walkable city. It's hard to find that in the U.S. I will say that other states are really great, and you don't actually have to live in Manhattan. You can live a bit outside of the city.
But you need at least a good job, right?
Yeah, you do.
To afford it, right?
Definitely.
So you like New York City, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So for a family, like for 4 people, like husband and wife and 2 kids, they need like approximately like how much monthly if he has a regular job?
A regular job? What do you mean by regular job?
One of the regular job, I'm not talking about like he's a doctor or engineering or like
it really
big
depends.
job, right?
Like people are right now hustling, and they can do anything online digitally to make additional means outside of their 9 to 5. So I think if you're in a partner relationship, you can figure it out. But I mean, hopefully you're making enough to subsidize for your rent and everything else. So I'm hoping that 80,000 and above would be good. But everyone is different.
No, I understand, but I'm just talking about the minimum to have a good life here. Just pay rent, eat, and that's it. Nobody more saving now money. I understand that.
It's very hard. It's very, very hard.
New York is very expensive, right?
Yes, it's very expensive. Sometimes I question why I live here, to be honest with you. But I mean, I don't even know what number anymore because the economy sucks.
Yes, exactly, yes. So
I don't
we
wanna
need to work over 8 hours.
Yeah. I think you have to think outside of just your 9 to 5. Every single person I know is doing something outside of their 9 to 5 job. They have to.
I totally agree with that.
Totally have to.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Bye. Thank you. Hello, guys. What's your name?
Joanna.
Joanna, and what's your name?
Zoe.
Zoe. Beautiful name. Where are you from, guys?
Here, Queens.
From Queens. Okay. Let me ask you a very simple question. I'm asking about how much you make.
Money?
Yes.
About 50
50. This is after tax or before tax?
after tax.
After tax. What do you think about for any single person like to have a better life in New York City? How much he should make to have a better life here in New York City, especially in New York City?
Yeah, you need a lot of money.
Like what? Because like for rent.
Yeah, the rent is super high. It depends, you know.
What about you?
If you're single.
Oh, you're still 14. Yeah. Okay. So at least like I should make like how much weekly to afford for if I have
think weekly minimum, I don't know, to live good, like 2,000 a week.
like $1,000.
Yes, $2,000.
This is for a single person or for a family?
I think for a single person, because if you want to live in a good apartment and
It's how much now? Like 1 bedrooms. It costs like how much in New York City? I mean in Queens at least.
it all depends. It went high up the rents. One bedroom in a good area could be 2,000.
Wow, which is too much.
Yeah,
So that means I have to work like over than 8 hours a day.
or 2 jobs.
Most of the people 2 jobs, right?
Yeah,
You do the same 2 jobs?
I do. Yeah.
Or you have your own family
It's
here?
one off the books. Yes.
Like 90% you do that. One of the books. The books. That's great. Anyway, thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
day.
You guys happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
وانا واقف بصور لكم الحلقه من وقفته والكلاب اللي معاه، عرفت ان هو بيشتغل بيمشي كلاب يعني دوج ووكرز، فحبيت ادردش معاه واعرف بيدفع كام ايجار وعايش ازاي في نيويورك. تعالوا نستفادوا منه شويه. تعالوا.
3. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. And you?
Very good. Thank you for asking. What's your name?
Gigo. Gigo. Gigo.
Beautiful name, Gigo. Where are you from, Gigo?
I'm from Brazil.
Brazil. Okay. Do you mind if I ask you how much you make?
Okay. It's something like $900 a week.
You think This is the question here.
Yeah.
So do you think this is good enough to have a good quality of life in New York City, or so?
Yeah, it's a medium. It's not the best we can do because, New York City is very expensive, especially for the rent,
That's what it was my second question, actually.
Yeah.
Yes. So the rent, how much you pay?
I pay like 1,500 for
One bedroom?
one
Or
bed.
the studio?
Yeah, for a bedroom with
Yo.
my wife,
That's it.
So it's a shared apartment.
This is Manhattan or Queens or Bronx? Which borough?
Is Jackson Heights, Queens.
Oh, it's Jackson Heights, Queens. Yeah, all right. Yeah. So $1,500 a month. So that means you pay most of your income, like half of your income, right? Your wife is working.
Yeah, that's a lot. But my wife is working also. But it's a very great room. It's a very great apartment. I think it's a little expensive, but it's worth. It's the best we found. On
I know
this
Queens is a very great place. Yes,
Yeah.
This area is very nice. So now that means we have to have like a second job or extra job more than 8 hours to have a good quality of life in New York City, especially in New York City.
Yeah, I know some people that have like 2 jobs, but if you have a good job that you can work more, make more money, push hard, you can do more money. Like dog walking is one of those.
All right, like how much you make from walking dogs? The $900?
Yeah, that's it, $900 per week. But some weeks,
5 days or less?
6 days.
6 days a week?
Yeah.
Okay.
But some weeks I made like 1,200, and some weeks I made like 800.
Do you mind if I ask you like how many hours a day?
Oh, it's like 8 or 10 hours a day. Yeah.
Just walking the dog, that's it, right?
Just walking the dogs. Yeah.
Which is not bad if you have a chance to study or to go, right? I'm right or wrong?
Yeah, but the worst part is it's very exhaustive. You have to walk a lot. I walk like 30 kilometers
Yes.
per day. So it's a lot. My feet is always devastated.
But it's an exercise, right? You're losing weight.
Yeah, I lost weight.
Oh,
I
you
lost
see, that's
weight.
what that's what I'm saying. You never plan to go different state, or you prefer to stay in New York City?
For now, I want to stay in New York City. I have no plans to moving out. I have a lot to do. I'm pretty recent here. I have a lot to do with my wife. So
The problem is everyone come to New York City, he feel like he just want to stick with New York City because no state better than New York City. This is the problem.
that's the point. Yeah, I agree.
Exactly,
Yeah.
yes. Thank you very much for your time. Happy Thanksgiving. I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Okay,
thank you.
thank you too.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Where can I?
How are you? What's your name?
Mary,
Mary. Where are you from?
Queens,
Queens. Good. My question is, how much you make a year?
between 125 and 150K
This is after tax or before tax?
before taxes.
Okay. Do you think how much anyone need minimum to have a good quality of life in New York City now? If we talk monthly.
Monthly,
Yes.
probably 8K a month to afford to live here and not worry about all your bills.
But there's no saving. You just
That's
pay
not
rent.
saving.
And how much the rent around now?
I have a really good deal, but generally in this neighborhood it's like 2,000 for a one bedroom.
One bedroom, right? So we need like at least over $1,500 a week
Yeah,
to afford.
that sounds about right. Sure.
Yeah, it's very. So, do you recommend New York City for any new immigrant or somebody just moved to New York City? Do you recommend New York City, or you prefer to go to different states?
Absolutely, New York City's the best.
Yeah, but you said life is very expensive, right?
It is, but it's not that much. It's cheaper elsewhere, but you don't have as many opportunities.
But if it's family for 4 person, like I think it's gonna be hard.
It will be hard everywhere, though.
Correct. Yes. Thank you for your time. Thank you
course.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving.
You
Thank
too.
you. Thank you. Bye bye. You too. What's your name?
Pilar.
Ila. Where are you from, Ila?
I'm from Spain.
My question is, what do you think now about the life in New York City? It's a little bit expensive.
It is all over. Not just New York City. I think it's all over.
And what
But
about
New
the
York
rent?
City- New York City is
It's the most expensive one.
expensive. Yeah.
So, and the rent, how much now you guys pay rent? I think
No,
this is your house.
we own the
But
house.
usually here, the rent is around how much?
It's around 2,000 for the one bedroom.
One bedroom, 1,000 now. Oh my goodness. So what do you think any person now need, like how much to have a good life? How much he should make every month to have a good life?
That's what I think all the time. I say, how can they afford it to pay $2,000 for the.
So,
But I guess it was like that all the time. When we bought the house, it was the same thing. That time you make $15,000-$20,000 a year. So now
So-
the salaries are changing.
yeah. So that means if I make like around $5,000 a month, it's not going to be worth it, right? To pay rent and eat and...
Yeah, well, $5,000 a month is not so bad.
It's okay. We can survive, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have to manage like we did.
Oh yes, we have to manage.
We didn't take vacations. Then we didn't do a lot of things. We don't have all these expenses like the cell phones, the cable, all those.
You try to save the money to have the house.
Yeah, a lot of saving, a lot of.
Okay. So would you advise anyone prefer to come to New York City, or you advise people go different states?
They have to go different states where it's cheaper to live and they can find a job.
Correct.
As
Yes.
long as you have a job, you can live anywhere. But New York City is definitely very expensive.
Yeah, I understand.
You have a good job, here they have.
You spend everything.
Yeah, but everything goes in rent and way to live. A lot of people move out. But
A lot of people move from New York City. I understand. Yes. More than like 300,000 people left already.
yeah, we live here for 53 years.
Okay.
So,
All right.
the house is paid for and we can manage it. But it was difficult then too when we bought the house.
No, I understand. Thank you very much for your time. All right. Have a great day. Happy Thanksgiving. How are you?
I'm great.
What's your name?
I'm Gloria.
What a beautiful name, Gloria. I love it. I love that name. Thank
Now,
you.
what's your
I
name?
swear to God. I swear it's a beautiful name. Gloria.
What is your name?
My name is Basim.
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 Basim is a nice thing. It rolls right off your tongue.
Correct,
When you say
yes.
Basim.
دي خربانة خالص. يا نهار اسود. How are you?
Good.
What's your name?
Bill.
And you? Beautiful name. Mr. Bill, how much you make a year?
I don't. I'm retired.
Retired.
Okay, so what is the good number for any person to start his life in New York City, like to have a good life, quality of life? Like he should make like how much?
250,000 minimum.
A year?
Yeah.
No, let's talk about monthly. That's it. Don't shock my subscribers; they will be shocked.
20,000.
A month?
Yeah.
To have a better life.
Yeah.
So if we talk about the regular jobs, like the middle class, they should make like how much?
20,000.
Which is too much. It's 20,000. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. They probably make 10,000.
Can I ask you a question? Usually, I need to know, like, we should make like minimum how much to have a better quality of life in your city, like weekly, at least.
I can't put it into terms of weekly, but I think at least $20 an hour.
For 8 hours, so we talk about $160 a day. That means it's $4,000 a month.
Well, yeah, then you can then that's about $50,000 a year.
It's almost $50,000, yeah, or more. Yes.
Maybe more.
Yeah, maybe more. But remember, I didn't put the tax.
I don't even talk about tax, but if you can make $50,000, you can live a little more comfortably. With less stress. You need to have some standards, some minimum standards, so that people's lives are better. I mean, because one of the big issues in this city right now, today, is food insecurity.
Absolutely, I agree. People are now struggling, yes.
People are struggling. So
the $1,000, just we are talking about one person can survive to have a good life, not a family, right?
I think minimally for an individual, at least $50,000 a year, minimally.
Yeah, 10,000. Because how much the rent around like those days in New York City, like for one bedroom?
More than 2,000.
Oh yeah.
More than 2,000.
It's more than 2,000.
Yeah.
For one bedroom or two?
Yeah, probably one bedroom.
Oh yeah, expensive life now.
Yeah.
2,500.
So I think one job is not gonna be enough, right?
Well, one advice I would give people.
Please.
Yes. Don't divorce and save some.
Beautiful.
And if you save, instead of spending everything because it's on sale, you'll be safer.
And make sure you go to school.
Education.
Absolutely.
This is the best ever advice I heard today. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Bye bye.
باي. في نهاية الحوار يا أحلى ناس وبعد اللقاءات معاهم اكتشفت إن كل واحد بيعيش بطريقته وبأسلوبه وعلى حسب دخله الشهري، ولكن كلهم اجتمعوا إن نيويورك غالية جدا. أقل دخل علشان تقدر تعيش فيها مش أقل من $40,000 في السنة، فيما فوق علشان تقدر تدفع الإيجار. زي ما شفنا الأوضة الواحدة بتوصل $2,000، وطبعا ده الفرد واحد. علشان كده أنا دايما كنت برجحها للعازب. احنا عرفنا منهم من ارض الواقع الاسعار ماشيه ازاي، الدخل ماشي ازاي، ان الشغل مش 8 ساعات وبس، انك لازم تعمل شغلانتين في اليوم، مفيش رحمه زي ما قلت لك، ما فيهاش هزار. ربنا يوفق الجميع طبعا. ولو في افكار معينه عايزيني اناقشها يا ريت تبعتوا لي في التعليقات، واللي ما عملش سبسكرايب يعمل سبسكرايب للقناه واسالني وانا اجاوبك، وانا معاكم اعرفكم كل حاجه عن الحياه في امريكا لايف مع الناس. ما بحبش اقعد انا قدام كاميرا ومكتب واتكلم مع الناس، نعرف منهم الحياه ماشيه ازاي. ومساء الاناناس على احلى ناس.